Yeah, it's probably going to be at least this section. So, for Mario, the last Mario game I played was Super Mario 3D World. Last year, at the end of the year, I sort of did the Bowser's Fury part a bit, but I haven't really played a main Mario game or anything for it. I am seeing to wait what happens. I do want to play Super Mario Galaxy sometime. I also do want to do Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I do want to do Paper Mario. I do want to do the Mario & Luigi Brotherhood game, or Brothership, what it's called. I do want to do that too. I'll have to buy it, but I do want to get those. I do want to do those, but I'm really waiting to see if a 3D Mario game is going to be coming out soon. Before I do any long-term games. Mario Galaxy is something I might pick up though. That is something I'm considering. As it's not super long compared to the Mario & Luigi games. But I don't know, something I'll look at. Donkey Kong, I am waiting for Bonanza before I do another Donkey Kong game. But I do want to do Donkey Kong Country Returns as well as Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I do have both of those on my Wii U. So, hook up play those versions if I can. Yoshi, I guess I kind of do want to do Yoshi's Story. And I also do have Yoshi's Woolly World. I do want to do that one too. It's on the Wii U, but I don't know. Wario, I want to play Wario World. So I'm gonna wait to see if Wario World comes to the GameCube when it does. I also do want to do the Wario Land games and Wario Land, including Wario Land Shake It, but we'll see what happens with that. Legend of Zelda, I do want to do Tears of the Kingdom. The unfortunate part is those are very long. I mean, Breath of the Wild, which had DLC. Tears of the Kingdom for some reason didn't get DLC, but Breath of the Wild was like almost 100, over 120 episodes. And with Tears of the Kingdom, because you have to explore, it would probably, and it's a bit more expanded. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is bigger than Breath of the Wild, so it's why I'm not sure if I'm willing to start that right away. That would definitely be a very long game to take on for a Let's Play, especially since it would take on the long game section, and if there's another big game I want to play that comes out around that time, I won't be able to. So I just have to see what happens first. Next we have Metroid. I don't really care for Metroid that much. I'm not saying that I don't mind it. The Metroid Prime games I like. I'm just not a huge fan of the other Metroid games. I like the first-person shooter Metroids, which is the Prime series. I'm not a huge fan of the 2D platformer Metroids as much. I don't mind them, but it's not my cup of tea, I guess. Pokemon, there definitely is Pokemon games I want to play, tons of them, so it's really hard to pick. Kirby, there's definitely a few games I would like to play. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I should be focusing on this game. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out planning out my games, you know, what I'm going to be doing for the channel. And oh man, that kind of sucks. Alright. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, this channel, to do these games, is really the only time I can actually experience, like, the games that I now, I mean, like, I play them here and there, and again, a lot of time does come from editing the videos, and I feel like if I wasn't editing videos, I'll be honest, I don't think I would be playing games as much, because I don't mind playing them, but I have art, and I make music, I have spent time with family, I have things, I have responsibilities, church, uh, friends, you know, but I think art is the biggest thing that I do a lot of, that I like to do, and music. And if I wasn't doing the video editing, I most likely would be doing art and music. It's 100% something that would be happening. I wouldn't be doing playing games. Games would be rare for me. I would play maybe here and there, but I would never. It just wouldn't be that big of a deal. And I'll be honest, that's why I do this YouTube channel. At first, it was to try and get views and be popular and all that stuff. That was my goal, was doing Let's Plays. But over time, it became that, I just like enjoy spending time with friends and family and playing games. But then it turned into, I don't have time to play games anymore like I used to. I don't have all the time in the world because of my job and other responsibilities in life. So this is how I do it. This is how I enjoy games. I sit down, I pick up a game, and I'm like, hey, yeah, this might be interesting to play. And I play it. And it's the only time I get to do games, actually. And it kind of does suck, because I don't know. It's what's happening when you get older. You grow up. You have to let a lot of things go. Hobbies, things you like to do. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna play games, of course. But it just, you have to give up a lot of time. You have to give up things that you like. Maybe not entirely, but you have to give up a lot of it. You have to give a good percentage of how you put into it. Like, when I was younger, not even 10 years ago, which I was 22, in my early 20s and late teens, I I played games a lot. I was always playing games. I would record them as well, but I would always play games outside of recording. Now it's just like, it's not that I don't enjoy playing games while I'm not recording, because I do. There are games that I enjoy playing without recording. But I personally just, it's about time. Am I willing to put 5 to 6 hours into this game? The 5 and 6 hours that I actually have to myself, the free time I have, those 5 or 6, maybe 7 hours that I have to myself that are free, am I going to put it into this game, or am I going to put it into something that's a bit more worth of my time? Like, because playing a game, you're just playing a game. You're not creating, moving, you're not doing anything. You're just enjoying, relaxing. My mind is like, I'm more willing to put that time to working on music, designing the art for my video game, or organizing things and spending time with friends or family. And sometimes the games can overlap with those last two, and it happens. Not all the time, but it can. But just, I don't know. It definitely feels different to be an adult, and I know this is growing up, and I have to get used to it, obviously. You know, it's funny. If you remove, like, this side story has been the most, like, I can't say family friendly, and I can't say homely, because there's the mention of, like, being depressed and all these things. But, like, I guess you'd say that. But the main story has some dark things in it. But not just that, but also some very messed up things. It's the intention of the game. It's got a little bit of time left. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the final bit, because it's going to require me to get into the game again, and I'd have to delete them again. Delete the files and restart, I think.